Previously, we have introduced example, the definition for sine, cosine, and tangent. In this video clip, we'll find out the values of these special angles, pi over 6. Pi is 180 degrees divided by 6, which is 30 degrees. So right here is marked 30 degrees. So we want to find out the coordinate of y and x and the ratio, because we know the y coordinate is sine, the x coordinate is cosine, because here the hypotenuse is 1. It was opposite side over hypotenuse for sine, again because here the radius is 1. That's why we only need to find out coordinates of x and y. That will be our sine value and cosine value, and then find out ratio will be tangent value. So how high is MP? If this point is P, this point is M, so how long is MP? Now let's figure it out. If you click on this X, you will see if this angle is 30 degrees, then the symmetric triangle here will also be, this angle will be 30 degrees. Then it gives us the other two angles will be 60 degrees. So 60 plus 60 plus 230 degrees is going to be 180. 180 degrees is the sum of all three angles. So this angle will be equilateral triangle. So all those three sides, OP, PE, OE, they are all equal. Then it tells us that PM, P is this point, M is this point, is half of the whole length. But we know the length is the radius is 1, so MP is 1/2. So MP is 1/2. It tells us y is 1/2. So then sine value will be what? Right here. Sine 30 degrees of pi over 6 is just 1/2. Okay? Now, we know in this right triangle, O and P, we have a MP is 1/2, and then OM squared plus 1/2 squared is 1 squared. Because by the theorem, Pythagorean theorem, is one leg squared plus the other leg squared equals the hypotenuse squared. 1 squared is 1. And 1/2 squared is 1/4. Okay, so 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. You then choose the square root of 3/4. Upstairs will be radical 3, downstairs will be just 2. 3 over 4, choose the square root. So you have a radical 3 over 2. That will be the x coordinate. Well, x coordinate is cosine. So cosine 30 degrees is radical 3 over 2. And then we're going to find out the ratio. Y over x. Y is 1/2. X is radical 3 over 2. Okay. You flip the radical 3 over 2 to 2 over radical 3, then you may cancel 2. So 1 over radical 3 will be the ratio for the y over x. Rationalize this one by multiplying radical 3 on both numerator, which is 1. 1 times radical 3 is radical 3. Downstairs, radical 3 times radical 3 is just 3. So we then have a radical 3 over 3. All right? So we have found all the values for the special angle 30 degrees. All right? Yeah. This is very good example. Please review that. I'll see you next time.